There are big moments in gaming, and then there are moments that make you stop and ask, how is this even real? Right now, Star Citizen is having one of those moments. The game has just gone free to play for a limited time, giving anyone the chance to jump in without spending a dime. And at the same time, its crowdfunding total has surged past an unbelievable $960 million. That's not just a milestone, it's history in the making for the entire gaming industry. Let's start with what's happening right now. Developer cloud Imperium Games has launched Alpha 4.7.1 and alongside it, a brand new free fly event. What that means is simple. You can go right now, create a free account, download the client, and start playing. No purchase required. This event runs until April 20th, so there's a limited window to experience everything the game currently offers. And this isn't just a stripped down demo. During this free fly period, players are getting access to a selection of ships that normally require in-game currency or real money. That lineup includes the Drake Golem OX, Drake Cutter, Argo ATLS, Argo RAFT, MISC Hull A, and the Crusader C1 Spirit. Each one offers a different role and playstyle, giving you a real taste of how deep Star Citizenship ecosystem actually goes. On top of that, there's an active in-game event called Captains of Industry, which ties directly into the game's expanding economy and cargo systems. This comes alongside the introduction of the MISC Hull B cargo ship and the Grey Cat UTV buggy, both of which highlight how much focus the developers are putting into industrial gameplay. Hauling cargo, managing logistics, and operating vehicles across planetary surfaces are becoming a bigger and bigger part of the experience, and this event is designed to showcase exactly that. Even beyond the event, players jumping in now will also be experiencing the content introduced in Alpha 4.7, which brought significant additions and improvements to the game. Star Citizen isn't static, it's constantly evolving. Systems are being expanded, mechanics are being refined, and new features are being layered on top of an already massive foundation. That's part of what makes this free fly period so important. You're not just seeing the game as it was, you're seeing where it is right now. Now let's talk about that number again, because it's impossible to ignore it. Star Citizen's crowdfunding total has officially passed $960 million, currently sitting at over $960,973,000. That makes it by far the most funded video game project ever created. The game also has over 6.4 million registered accounts, although it's important to note that not all of these are paying players. Some are alternate accounts, and many are created specifically to take advantage of free fly events like this one. Still, the trend is undeniable. Funding in 2025 broke records, and 2026 is already on track to go even further. Whether you see that as a sign of overwhelming support or something more complicated, it's clear that this project continues to attract attention and investment on a massive scale. For those unfamiliar, Star Citizen is the vision of Chris Roberts, known for his work on the Wing Commander series. His goal has always been to create a massive living multiplayer sandbox universe where players can explore, trade, fight, and carve out their own path. It's an incredibly ambitious idea, and it's one that has taken more than a decade of development to even begin to fully realize. But that's not the only part of the project. Alongside the multiplayer experience, there's also a single-player campaign called Squadron 42, currently targeting a 2026 release window. And this isn't just a side mode, it's a full cinematic experience featuring a stacked cast, including Mark Hamill, Henry Cavill, Gary Oldman, Liam Cunningham, and Gillian Anderson. The level of talent involved just shows how far-reaching this project really is. And when you look at how the game has evolved over the years, the scale of that ambition becomes even clearer. From its earliest reveals to what's playable today, Star Citizen has grown into something far beyond its original pitch. The technology, the visuals, the scope, it's all been pushed further and further, sometimes to the point where it's hard to tell whether you're looking at a game or a glimpse into the future of the medium. Of course, that ambition comes with trade-offs. Star Citizen is still in alpha, and it plays like it. Performance can vary, bugs can happen, and not every system is fully complete. That's part of the reality of jumping in right now. But it's also part of what makes this free fly period so valuable. You're not relying on trailers or opinions. You're experiencing it for yourself exactly as it is today. So here we are, a free-to-play window for one of the most ambitious games ever made, a crowdfunding total pushing toward $1 billion, and a project that continues to evolve in real time. Whether you've been following Star Citizen for years or you're just hearing about it now, this is one of those moments where the barrier to entry disappears and the decision becomes yours. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. And if you want even more content, check out my Patreon. My latest exclusive dives into whether or not Xbox exclusives are dead, and it's a conversation you don't want to miss. With Star Citizen opening its doors for free and continuing its march toward that billion-dollar milestone, there's never been a better time to see what all the hype and all the debate is really about. Until next time, game on.